Today's video is about my guilty pleasure, and that's Hallmark Channel Christmas movies. I love these movies. Like, I don't know what it is about them. I have failed to figure it out, but I like them for two good reasons. One, from the month of November to December, they signal to my brain that it's Christmas time. So I end up hunkering down and like going through that year's released movies. It's been a while since I did that though, like 2 years. So 2024, 2023, around there is the last time I did that. Secondly, they goofy. Oh my god, they're so goofy. But wait, I don't mean like goofy in like a bad way. So they're not that good kind of way. Now think about Hallmark movies. The good ones are really good. For example, Mistletoe Murders.
Mistletoe Murders is so good, bro. It's a Christmas themed murder mystery. It's so well acted. I like the script. I like the chemistry between the two leads. I like the side characters, the sheriff's daughter. So good. The murders are so good. I thought how we go for season 2.
A few moments later.
But the second group are the bad ones. Now the bad ones, personally, I would classify them into two groups, right? There's the bad, but the bad good. The bad are horrible. Let's put that aside. But the bad good, I would say are so goofy that they give you a good laugh. They give you a good chuckle. They keep you entertained. You know they're bad, but there's something good about them as well. Welcome to the channel. Hi, it's Tuesday. My name is Elsie, and we will be dive, hmm, we will be immersing ourselves in Hallmark Christmas goodness and badness, depending on where you stand with this. So hi, welcome to the channel. Get comfy and let's watch some movies. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't have a lot of space or memory in the devices I use to record or edit. So I'll be breaking down the movie into four big parts and two important questions. So for the four big parts, we have one, who are the main characters? Two, what are the main events you need to know? About seven or six, depending on the show. Three, any other goofiness I find important. Oh wait, so there are only three. Okay, so three big parts. And then two questions. Was it goofy enough? On the scale of goofy, what are we rating this movie? And the second most important question, was I bored? On today's episode of Which Hallmark Show Are We Watching? Drumroll please. Today we'll be watching A Shoe Addict's Christmas, starring Luke Luke,
Witness my tragic moment.
who's playing Jake. We have Candace Cameron, who's playing Noel. And may I just say, this woman is in like most shows. She has a detective series. I've forgotten what it's called. And then there's one where I think it's called is it the Pie Murder Mysteries? I don't know, but she has various shows and Christmas movies on Hallmark Channel. And then we have Jean Smart, who personally I know from Hacks. I loved her in Hacks so much. I hate her here. She plays the character of Charlie. Could not stand this character. And then the other characters as well, but personally do not find them important except her best friend. Her best friend was really important in this. Anyway, so the next we'll be moving to the seven events in a movie that I found not important, but like I guess brought the story to. Okay, so the first event that I think is kind of important and like plays a big role in this movie was Noelle not knowing what a Christmas ghost was. For the entire movie, she kept questioning and not understanding how Christmas ghosts work. Now, this brings me into the character of Charlie, right? So Charlie is the Christmas ghost that has come to help Noelle try and remember and understand the importance of like following her journey and like find out who she is, but it's all set in like Christmas period. So for me personally, she was acting like the Christmas ghost of past, present, and future. But every time Noelle met Charlie, she couldn't understand it. Girl, this is Christmas magic. Are you not watching movies? Are you not reading a book? That part confused me immensely. But I felt like it built on her like her not accepting it and not coming to terms with it, built it at the end when she finally accepts and like acts as this big reveal. So yeah, that was event number one. Event number two, Jake. Wait. I know he's a character and whatnot, but I feel like Jake in himself was an event. And like, yeah, this event snowballed and like at the end we got like a really big, fat, puffy big snowball. So yeah, think of him as like a big fat puffy snowball. Now let me give you the reasons why I think Jake is an event. Right? Number one, he's a firefighter. This plays a huge role in this story because Noel ends up throwing that her her store where she works throws every year for the firemen of that area, right? And then she has to end up working with him. So you see how Jake in himself is an event too. They're neighbors. I know he's in 3G, she's in 2G. So he's like above her. And this leads to another event. Him moving in, right? During his moving, she's carrying her heavy bags from the store. Get our first meet cute. Again, it wasn't really a meet cute. When she goes to the fire station, he randomly like gives her a camera, and this kind of gives her back her confidence into her photography journey and allows her to enter the photography contest at the end. Therefore, thus, in conclusion, Jake is an event, people. The third event I think is important is these ugly issues. The issues play such a big role in these movies, but may I just say, these shoes were so ugly. These shoes were so ugly. Let me first check. I need to know which year this was because those shoes were ridiculously ugly. The suede boots and then the pump, the heel, the pump heel that had so many patterns. I had nightmares at night. Let me first check which year this was. As I guessed, 2018. I really, really hate these shoes. I truly, 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 truly hate these shoes. They just made me so angry. But I guess for the year, it makes sense. Okay, so the shoes. Why are these shoes an event? I feel like these shoes are so these shoes allow the Christmas ghost Charlie to like time travel to wait. I had a point. It's gone. Okay, that's gone. And then future her. I feel like future her, those shoes allow her to I guess get transported to the future. I had a point. It's just gone. But just know the shoes are super important in this movie. I think the gala as an event is super important in this movie, right? Number one, it allows Noel and Jake to work together. And this allows them to build like a relationship. So like the gala is allowing them to be together. We see her and him clash on like some decoration aspects. I'm sorry, speaking of the decorations, I have to mention this. There's this scene where Noel and Jake having a disagreement about like the decorations, and one of Noel's things is that the owners of the I guess boutique like the decoration to be a certain way. They like it to be refined, they like it to be elegant, classy,
Elegant, refined.
not allowing Jake to have an input in like the whole decoration thing. That allows those two to work together. Ooh. The second reason why I think the gala is such a super, super important event is that the owners of the boutique hear Noel talking about Jake's ideas and they just can't have it. Jake just wants a little bit of snow and she can't have it. So she's like, no, I'll call the fireman, I guess he's a chief. Yeah, the chief of the fire station, and like have him is he a captain? Is he a chief? I think he's a chief. I'm trying to remember my 911. I'm gonna say chief, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So they want to switch him out and like let Noel work with someone else, and this leads to their breakup because Noel doesn't tell Jake he's fired, and like lets him carry on. And I think he finally finds out, and he feels betrayed. Six, I think, 6 or 5, one of the two. Lana, the best friend. May I just say that Hallmark should get these black actresses better wigs. What the hell? Two of her wigs, the one in the present, like a short wavy one, it was so bad. It just didn't do her justice. She's a beautiful black woman. It just didn't do her justice. The second longer version of that one, it was also not good. Please, Hallmark, get these black actresses better wigs. I felt like, yeah, that was really horrible. Anyway, Lorena in herself is an event in the same way as Jake, right? She pushes Noel to with her dreams. She's always encouraging Noel to like go for photography. Example, right? She tells her that she has a friend in the gallery scene who can like get her artwork accepted. Number two, she tells her to enter that photography contest and she pushes her. I think Lana is also important because she lets Noel know that there's an HR position available at the boutique, and that's why Noel is acting as HR right now, as an HR manager right now. And that's how Jake meets her. The moment Noel tells Lana about Charlie, she accepts quickly. Honestly, if my friend came and told me how they're traveling every if my friend came and told me that in that Christmas period they're going in the past, the present, and the future in like these high heels, lucky I would have you committed, or like I would have a talk and be like, girl, is you good? But Lana accepts it and she's like, oh wow, and she gives her advice and she's like, do this, do this, do that. She doesn't even blink the moment she mentions Charlie. She's just in stride with this whole weird situation. She's also important because she came up with that ugly ass red shoe Christmas tree. I don't have a number 6/7. I'm not sure at this point, but that was it. Those are the events I felt brought together the movie, and without them, Loki, they would have not been important. We have to answer the two important questions: was it goofy enough? Meh. Bored, yes. I had to watch in 2 times speed, which is like my usual, but this time out of necessity. There was just something laggy, like it lagged. But there's so many scenes I just didn't think were that important. Her situation where she sees like Will in the future, and like was supposed to think, wow, she might actually end up with Will. No, we know from the beginning she's ending up with Jake. I knew immediately that Will was Jake's brother. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment.